All right, Jerry, thank you very much. Oregon moves to 8-0 and 5-0 in the Pac-12 Conference, Chip. Sharp effort from beginning to end by your team today.
Yeah, they had a great week of preparation, and that's what showed up today on the field. I thought our guys, right from the start, really focused, understood the game plan on both sides of the ball, and we got contributions from not only the offense and the defense, but special teams today. So, I thought it was pretty much still got a lot of work to do, but I think it was a complete game by us.
It was interesting during the week when we had a couple of your players on Tuesday night, and they talk about coming out and being sharp, just like you talked about, and the preparation, and really worrying about yourselves and not necessarily who you're playing. And that's, again, it looked like they just followed it to a T today.
Yeah, that's been our formula, since 2009, and that's what we follow, that's what we know, and it's led us to this point right now, so we're going to probably stick with it.
Offense scored on every possession in the first half, and then DeAnthony's electrifying punt return, very efficient, the decision-making, but at the line of scrimmage, offensive line did a great job.
I thought they did, and again, it always starts up front. We're getting a lot of guys rotating in, but I think we're getting consistent play up there, staying out of the negative yardage situations. I thought we protected the ball real well with our first group, so capitalized on their one kickoff return fumble. But that's what this team is. We feed off each other, so.
One of the things that's been noticeable the last couple of weeks, and maybe it's been this way all season, but your backs are very patient. There might not be something there right off the bat, and yet they don't hurry the play, and then it just begins to develop, and they pop it.
They got a good feel. We've got a couple special guys back there that can really make this thing go, and you combine them with what our line's playing like right now, and then the threat of Marcus keeping it, I think really makes it very difficult for defenses.
And the defense played great the first half, too. 104 yards of total offense is all Colorado has for the game, 2 of 13 on third downs. So from beginning to end, the depth, everybody really chipped in defensively.
They did. We got an opportunity to get everybody in today, and, it's always experience for those guys. The more experience they all get, the more comfortable they get in that environment, the better off it's going to be for us.
It's a confident group right now because this is an offense in Colorado, and you talked about it during the week, that moved the ball on people. Maybe didn't get points when they got in the red zone, but have moved the ball pretty well, and yet this Oregon defense just looks like a very, very confident group right now.
They do, and their confidence is based on their preparation, and that's the key to what we're doing. And we'll continue to do that, and we'll continue to be decent.
Special teams, kickoff coverage, punt coverage, and then DeAnthony's punt return. That's, again, special player, get the ball in his hands, funny things happen, don't they?
Yeah. He's just a special player, and wasn't designed like that, I can tell you that. But they keep kicking it to him. I think good things happen to us. So.
And to top the day off, rainy day, 57,500 Oregon Duck fans out there, and a great showing by the Oregon crowd again.
Always is. It's an electric place to play. Our kids love playing at home. It's a special place, and I think our record at home proves that.
Coach, on DeAnthony's punt return, is that one of those no, yes deals, or does he kind of have the green light to do that as long as it's not like inside the 10?
He's still learning about the decision-making process back there. I think that one was okay. There's a couple others that he's fielded like that during the year that it's not okay, but he has a little bit of leeway just because of his ability once he gets it in his hands, and it's he's just a special player, and that's not coaching, I can tell you that. I mean, he brings a smile to your face. He's fun to watch. There's not a lot of guys that when you get a chance as a coach, you kind of just sit back and marvel at him, but he's one of those guys, and he can field as many punts as he wants if he keeps doing that. We're just trying to figure out when we feel like we have the game in hand, and we have a lot of kids that practice extremely hard and that they deserve to play. We constantly rotate a lot of guys just to begin with. We're playing a lot of guys, what we consider our ones. There's a lot of guys we consider our ones just because of the depth that we have in this team. But we got a bunch of guys that practice extremely hard. And we don't talk about this being a dictatorship or a democracy. It's a meritocracy. And if you merit playing time and by what your performance is during the week, then you're going to get in the game. And so, we don't flinch when we're up. I think, we were subbing in the middle of the second quarter, making sure that those guys get a chance because, down the road in a game or two, someone may get nicked up and those kids got to play. And you don't want to throw a kid out there in game 9. You're like, I wish I could have got him some experience earlier. But we got a confident group of guys because they've been through a lot of things. A lot of kids have taken a lot of snaps so far, and we really believe that will pay dividends to us, as we keep going down the season. And it's still a long season. We got 4 more games left in the regular season. We're guaranteed a bowl game at least right now, so we got to just keep plugging away.
You may not be aware of this, but a lot of people outside the program are really eagerly anticipating Oregon USC. What point?
I'm aware of that. I mean, we have an approach, but it's not like I live in a box. I mean, I know when this game is. And I've known it's November 3rd. I know we play Cal at Cal after that. Stanford comes home on the 17th. The Civil War's on the 24th. I mean, I know the schedule.
What, but do you give yourself like a 24-hour rule here? I mean, at what point do you really turn your attention to SC?
It's a normal game. Tomorrow, we'll break down their film just like we normally do on a normal Sunday process. So the process is the same, but
What is that process for people?
Sunday we come in, we'll be in tomorrow morning early and we'll grade this film from the day before, and after we're done grading that film, then we start to go through, however many games, the 8 games that USC's played, and, watch them from that standpoint, then sit down and watch them from a cut-up standpoint, and I'll have a press conference due at 4:45 on the dot, then we'll come back out of that and start to meet offensively, stay here till about 11, go home for a little bit, get to sleep, get up the next day, we'll probably come in around 6:30. I'm going to get a bagel over there. We can keep going, but it's the same schedule.